Hello, 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 and happiest Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It's me, Coach P, and I am super duper excited about this day, excited about where we are, what we're doing, all the things. You guys know what to do. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook, Mash Collective, and Life Mastery Ignite. Go ahead and type in the comments what you're grateful for and all the things while we get this party started. Let me know that you're up in the building. Let me know that you can hear and see me okay. All the things. And we're going to get this party started. I got so much to catch you guys up on. I'm excited about it. So my lighting is not the greatest, but don't worry, you can still see me good enough to hear me. At least I'm not choppy. At least I don't think I am. Good morning and hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm excited about it. So it's lunchtime. And oh, I forgot to let my folks know, forgot to send the special folks who are on the special text list, they know that they get a text message that lets them know, like, hey, we're live. And I forgot to send my text message. So I'm going to do that. But as I'm doing that, y'all go ahead and type in the comments what you're grateful for. I'm excited to see everybody and all the things. This is our first Friday in March. And so, such a big deal. First Friday in March. This is the last month of the first quarter of 2021. So, we've been in our new year, right? In this new year, this includes this month as well, obviously, in this new space for this is the third month. So, I'm excited about that because what that means is that either you are knee deep in your habits of making amazing shit happen, or that means that you've fallen out of the habits that you set before the year started or at the top of the year, or you're kind of back and forth. And that typically goes around this time. We're entering into spring, and that's starting to happen. So I'm excited about that. And so let me see what you're grateful for. And of course, tag your folks, let them know we are here and we are live and in full effect. Let me go ahead and put it here. We are live. Hold on, y'all. Hold your horses. Boom. All right. So, and then I'm going to share my gratitude after I read y'all's and tell y'all what I'm grateful for. Boom and boom and boom. There we go. All right. So, my gratitude, I'll share after I see y'all's. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, Ebony. Ebony said, I'm grateful for the beauty of nature. I love it. Don't know who this is, but they said, I'm grateful for life. Just celebrated my birthday on Wednesday. Happy New Year, whoever this is. Make sure you click the link at the top so that I can see your name. Thank you, Tashanta. I appreciate you. Tashanta said, we can hear and see you just fine. Good, good, good. Thank you very much. Hey, Judith. So good to see you, my love. Yes, yes, yes. So good to see you guys. I appreciate it. Keep typing your gratitude. Hey, Adina, good to see you. So gratitude for me. Did I grab my cards? I had the cards. Oh Lord, what did I do with the cards? The cards is across the room. I'm gonna have to go get them. But I am grateful for love. I'm grateful for light. I'm grateful for this beautiful Southern California sunshine. I'm not able to bask in the sun, but I went to the beach yesterday. I took myself to Venice Beach, which is one of my favorite beach locations in California. Although San Diego is the Pacific, and that experience in San Diego is a whole nother experience too. I love it there too. A whole bunch of surfers and people on the beach meditating and doing their thing. And so I had lunch on the beach yesterday, and it was perfect. It's still a cool front, even though it's hot. The Pacific Ocean is very it's cold, and so that was a great experience. And just getting used to this experience here in California. The idea is to not get comfortable because things change so quickly. And so being open, and we're going to talk about that today, is super duper important. Good morning, good afternoon, rather. It's morning here. It's 9:08 here, but it's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Good morning and afternoon. Odessa, she says, I'm grateful for these wonderful gray skies. I love it, wonderful gray skies. I like a good overcast too. Overcast can really, set the tone for some relaxation. Vandalyn said, I'm grateful for the money mindset mastery course that I'm taking. Get into it, money mindset. I love it. Sierra, hey girl, hey, so good to see you. Adina said, I'm so grateful for the beautiful girlfriend relationship that allow you to release. I know that's right. Nothing like some good girlfriends. Tanika's here. She said, I'm grateful for a shift in energy. Come on, Tanika. I love that. Excuse me. Karen said, where did it go? Good afternoon, Team Ignite. I'm grateful for today, the weekend, baby. Let's get into this weekend. I'm with it too. Tina said lunch on the beach sounds nice. It was good. Now here's what happened last time. When I was at Marco Island, Florida, and I went to the beach to have lunch. I think I might have been having like an early dinner. The birds came to attack me. So they like came right, like I'm gonna snatch the sandwich out your hand type energy. So yesterday when I had my lunch on the beach at Venice Beach, I was very mindful. When I saw birds, I would like take a bite and put it back in my bag. Cause I was like, listen, birds, I don't want no smoke. You know, even though your body is bigger than a bird can fly, can peck the hell out of you and fly. So I was like, I don't want no problems. I don't want no troubles. So I was very careful and mindful, Adina, not to like be eating all like willy-nilly. Although I saw other people eating and the birds didn't bother them, but them Florida birds, people in Florida, period. But the Florida birds is a whole different thing. So I was mindful. Crystal said, I'm grateful for the opportunity to apply everything I'm learning. Yes, I love that. That is so awesome. Tanika, don't laugh too hard. Sierra said that was my birthday comment. Sierra, happy new year to you. Happy new year to you. I'm so happy you had a new year. I hope you're enjoying all of the newness in this new year. Danielle said, I saw the movies Birds. I don't play. I had a watchful eye. I took a bite and put it back. I went not out there willy-nilly. I knew I couldn't be out there just doing what I wanted to do. All right, let me grab my cards. Somebody said, watch it talking about Florida. Who is that? Listen, people, now y'all know, FAMU stand up, but y'all know that people in Florida is crazy. It's all the birds. I mean, Florida you know what? Here's what I've learned. The United States is a beautiful place, yes. Florida, like California, is its own United States. Florida is its own journey. It's its own planet, just like California is. California, you know, I vacation here a lot. And living here is different though, because you have to get used to and accustomed to the rules and the regulations of a resident. And so it's a different experience, although I'm having a blast, right? That's just part of my personality. But it is y'all different. Y'all do your own thing. All right, let me grab my cards. Y'all keep going to Tanika. Really? Tanika talking about I love it. Keep typing your gratitude. Let me grab my cards. Renee said we love our Florida. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me get out of my chair. Oh, that is funny. All right. I had to like ease up because I don't have pants on. I'm trying to see my butt. Oh man. Okay. So let's get into this thing. Sierra said, Coach P, catch me up. Are you currently residing in Cali? Sierra, where have you been? Yes, honey, yes. So for those who don't know, if you missed last Friday's, and if you've missed what I've been talking about all this time, for sure, I am here in Los Angeles. I am a week and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a week and 3 days old as a resident here in California. And I'm excited about this journey. Don't know where it's going to take me. And I'm open. I know it's going to take me somewhere amazing. It already is amazing. Things are already absolutely supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and things are already in store, moving around and blah, blah, blah. But you got to leave some room. What I'm learning and what I'm learning to appreciate in terms of journey is that anytime you have a goal or a vision for something, and we talk deep about this in Life Mastery Ignite. If you're in Life Mastery Ignite, type in the comments, LMI in the comments. If you're watching in the Mash Collective, shout out to everybody who's on YouTube. Having a goal and a vision is for the purposes of mental clarity. Somebody type that in the comments. Having a goal and a vision is for the purposes of mental clarity, right? So being able to be mentally clear allows for an organized vision, right? But it's not for the purposes of you holding on so tight that you are only willing to receive it that way. That's the boom, that's the cat, that's the pow. I'm gonna pause right there and make sure everybody got me. Got it? Y'all are representing LMI. I see you, Renee, Tashanta, Judith. I see you, Vandalyn. Yes, Tina Mac. I see you. Yes, yes, yes. I see you, Adina. Yes, yes, yes. So it's literally so that you can see what it is that you're asking for, see what it is that you desire, see it in. Hold on, guys. Am I back? Sometimes the internet does strange things. I want to make sure I'm back and y'all can hear me and see me. Okay, hold on. Let me look. All right, so Ebony said I got it. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So when you recognize that for the purposes of having a clear, having mental clarity, then you recognize why it's important not to hold tight, right? There's no reason to squeeze your dream. There's no reason to hold it so tight that you're not willing to allow for the element of surprise. You're not willing to allow room for God to surprise and delight you. And so when we hold our dreams, our visions, our goals, our desires like this, then we miss all the other parts that are included that make it that much better. Type in the comments, Coach P, I got it if you got it. Thank you, Tashanta. Thank you, Odessa. Thank you, Vandalyn. Thank you guys for typing it in the comments. Having a goal and a vision is for the purpose of mental clarity. Thank you, Renee. I want to make sure you guys got that, right? So it's like being able to say, let me get this out of my head. Let me brain dump this. Let me see this on paper. Once you see it on paper and you've done all the things you need to do to allow it, then just allow at that point, right? You're allowing yourself to receive what it is that you're asking for. But when it has to be that color and it has to be this thing and it has to be this height and this size and all these stipulations, then it takes away from the possibility of it being even more than what you asked for it to be. And so you must be willing to allow the expansion of what it is you ask for by being willing to organize it in your mind, set the goal, get clear, but then walk away from that thing. Be like, good, great, I got it, right? I said something to somebody and it rocked their world and it rocked a few of y'all's world because I said it last Friday. I think it was in here or in Life Mastery Ignite. Here's what I said. When you know that something is done, right? When say you ask for a thing or you pray for a thing or you desire a thing and you've decided to move from hope, from trust, from faith to I know this is going to happen. When you know something is going to happen, then what are you out here, soliciting prayer for and doubt and all this other kind of extra shit? What are you out here for saying, y'all pray for me with the energy of, I hope this happens for me. If you are clear about it, you've written a goal, you've decided I'm worthy of this. I know this is going to happen for me and I'm going to allow it to happen at its perfect time during this perfect space with the perfect this and the perfect that. Because at the end of the day, I know this is for me and I know it's going to happen. When you move with that mindset, then you can easily let that shit go and let God move the universe on your behalf. But when you are like, this is the goal, I want it this way and it has to be this way and I hope and pray it happens, it's probably not going to happen or it's going to take a long ass time. And you're going to be frustrated thinking that, oh, God has forsaken me, or, oh, I must be doing something wrong, or, oh, it must not be meant for me. But that's not true. You just need to align with what you know for sure, right? And then move in the direction of what you know for sure. Meaning set the goal, write the vision, create the plan, make it plain, adjust your knowing, right? If you're in the hope space, go from hope. If you can't go from hope, then hope is it. Then that's no problem. It's going to happen when it's supposed to, because eventually you're going to get to a place where you know it, right? But if you're at trust, you can trust it, right? You need a little bit of proof. You got faith. You don't need no proof. You believe it's going to happen. And then you go from, no, I believe this. I know it. Those are the levels, right, of manifestation for me. When I'm hoping something, I know it's probably going to take a while because it's still giving me some time and grace to get in alignment with what I know for sure, right? But when I know something is for sure, when I know it's for sure, when you know it's for sure, you're not out here saying, y'all pray for me. I got accepted into college and pray for me that I get in. If you got accepted, what are we talking about? Why are we praying that you get in? Right? Right? If you're manifesting a pregnancy, I know a lot of ladies who are manifesting babies and fertility, right? If you know this is going to happen for you, but you don't have evidence of it yet, right? Then there's no reason to ask for prayer. Just stay in your knowing. And this is not an anti-prayer message. I just want you to get clear that the way that we're accustomed to praying is from a place of I hope, God, if you will. And that's different from I know. Type in the comments, I got it if you got it. When you got it, when you know it, when you know God has already done moved the universe on your behalf, it's almost like you, listen, it's the same as you seeing evidence of it, right? When you don't see evidence and you say, I know it, it's the same as you seeing evidence of it and knowing it. That's the best way I've ever said it. And that type of knowing is a game changer. You pray for stuff that you need help for. You pray for stuff that you're unclear about. You pray for stuff that you're still hoping, right? But when you know it, it's a different language. It's a different conversation. It's a different mindset. It's a different set of perspective. When you know it, it's done. I know it. I feel it. I'm walking in it. I'm in the same vibrational match as it. I'm moving in the direction of it. It's mine. I don't care what time it comes. I don't care who brings it. I don't care what kind of package it is because I know it's already done. I don't care about all the extra stuff. I designed it how I want it and I'm cool with it because I know it's going to happen. And that is what it is. I'm not out here crossing my fingers, making polls, soliciting prayer, all this other kind of shit, right? I have decided. Now let's take prayer a step forward. Y'all ready? Let's take prayer a step forward. When I think about prayer, and even when I research what prayer really is and how it really benefits us, it shows up from a space of affirming, right? This is affirming in gratitude, right? I'm not begging. I'm not pleading. I'm not trying to convince God. I'm not trying to manipulate God. Me and God are co-conspirators. Me and God are co-creators in my life journey. We are co-creating this beautiful, delicious, amazing experience together. I am one with source. Source is me. I am source. And so in that, I move with a sense of knowing. Now, that doesn't mean that every single area of my life, I don't have a space where I can go up a level in my faith and in my knowing. That's the absolute truth. There are areas in my life where I get to play this game even more, where I get to have this experience even more, where I get to go up higher even more. That's a part of the humaning experience. Everybody has a space in their life and spaces in their life where they have opportunity and room to go to the next level. And when you recognize that, then you don't hold it tight either. You're like, oh, great. This is another area where I get to kind of fine tune my knowing, where I get to fine tune, this evidence that I know for sure, without a doubt, this is the thing, right? And so when I'm praying, right, I'm praying from an affirmative space. I'm praying from a gratitude space. God, thank you. Thank you for helping me to become clearer on this. Thank you for for moving the universe on my behalf. Thank you for showing me how to allow. Thank you for the times when I said stuff and Grace intervened and said, she didn't really mean that. Let's be slow to manifest this. It works. Side note, I've been talking about grace a lot. It works for us coming and going. Grace is the thing that stands in between, right? What your thoughts are, what you say out of your mouth, and then what fully manifests. Thank God for it. So if you're in that space where you're holding on, you're like, oh man, this is taking so long. Thank God. Because remember them times you said some shit that you really didn't want and that you really didn't mean and it didn't happen? Thank God that it doesn't go from your thought to your mouth to full manifestation. Thank God for the grace of it taking the time it takes. Now, when it's something that you won't, be patient. Recognize that it's being fine-tuned for you. And then you can go into this prayer space of, God, thank you. I'm excited. I'm grateful. This is awesome, right? That doesn't mean that in your prayer time, you're not asking for clarity. Like, of course, right? But you're not begging for it. You're asking it from an affirmative place. And my prayers went from, God, I need clarity on this, to God, I receive clarity on this. Woo, 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 woo. That's the boom, that's the cat, that's the pow. Do you see the difference? When you pray, because we grow, we evolve. That's a part of the human journey. No shame, none of that shit, right? Here it is. God, I need clarity on this. God, please give me clarity on this. God, I receive clarity on this. I receive it. Bring it to me, right? God, I receive understanding on this. God, I receive, right? I talk about praying as source versus praying to source. But for those folks who still wibbly wobbly, I'm telling you that the moment you change your language, you change your understanding, you change what it looks like for you, you change how you move in it. You change the confidence around it. That is the bottom line. Type in the comments, Coach P, I'm ready to go higher if you got it. I want to make sure you got this thing. There is a difference, because when I show up in that space, I'm letting God know off the top, listen, ain't no confusion. I am clear that I am worthy. I am clear that I am source is me. We are one. I am clear that I have everything that I need inside of me to make this happen, to allow this to happen. And God, I receive it. I receive clarity. I receive understanding. I receive love. I receive forgiveness. I receive all these things. Whatever it is I'm asking for, I receive a delicious love romantic relationship. I receive the knowing and understanding on how to prepare for it. And I thank you for giving it to me. It says, ask and you shall receive. It says, before you even ask, it is given unto you. So for those people who still don't believe that the moment I desire it, it's mine, then the Bible is like, and I'm not even a Bible thumper, but I believe this language is threaded through all of these religious spaces and spiritual knowings, because the law doesn't change, y'all. It's gravity. So if it's so for those of you who are not ready to believe that once I ask for it, once I desire it, it's already done, because before I even ask for it, it's already done, then okay, here you go. Ask for it and it's yours. And then they say thank you. So if I'm asking for clarity, I received the clarity, and God, I thank you. Let me know that you got it. I want to make sure you got it. Renee said, love this teaching, ready to go higher. I am source. I am one with source. Absolutely, absolutely. I see you, Sharon. Yes, Tina Mac. Yes, Naomi, I see you. Good to see you, boo. Whoever this is, hey, girl, hey, or hey, sir, hey, might be a man. Yes, Karen. Yes, CJ, I see you. Yes, Ebony said, loving all of this. I'm definitely going to have to watch this replay again. Yes, 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 yes. I see you, Odessa. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad y'all got it. Glad y'all got it. And so that is the flow, right? That is the flow. And so my move to Sierra said, come on, Coach P, help us. Listen, it's clarity for me as well, because this journey is about unfolding in this space and allowing, right? It's about unfolding. It's about allowing. It's about receiving and really becoming one with your divine self. Who you are, right, is the highest manifestation that God ever created. More than the sun, the moon, more than the mountains, more than the sky, bigger and wider and deeper than the ocean. That's who you are. And us recognizing that helps us to step into this space of not just speaking things into existence, but aligning your mindset so that when you do speak, you speak from a place of knowing and not from I'm a millionaire. Are you asking a question? Are you confused? Do you not know? I am whole and complete. Yes. But no, I am whole and complete. I am doing the work. I am allowing. I am expansive. I am here. I am now. Right? And it is in the nuances. We shout out to everybody who just did the Excel retreat in Atlanta with me. We were together for 3 nights and 4 days. And that whole weekend, that theme was all about your ability to become authentic from the nuances, the way you turn your head, the way you blink your eyes, the language. And those ladies was like, Coach P, get off me. They felt like they were being picked because I was watching every single thing, because it's the small little things that make the big, huge impact. It's never really the one big statement that moves the mountain. It's all the small little things that make one big statement that move the mountain. And you being able to pay attention, this is why life mastery is so important. Shout out to everybody in LMI. When you're able to master yourself, you're able to master your nuances. You're able to master who you are, what you think, why you think that way. You question those things. No longer are you in the loop of what they taught you, because what they taught you was what they knew. How is that working out, fam? Right? It got you this far, and now it's time to go higher. And so you get a chance to come out of the merry-go-round. You get a chance to stop going in circles and really evolve. You get to see a difference in yourself from year 2015 to year 2021. I am a testament of that. If you met me in 2015 and you are rocking with me in 2021, you see the difference. I deliberately evolve every single day. There is something that is changed, that is new, that is more fine-tuned about Precious every single day. So when you see Coach P show up and you're like, wow, I have a new level of understanding, it's because I personally am evolving every single day. This is my work. That may not be your work to evolve in this very meticulous way every single day, but it is your work to evolve altogether. Let me see what y'all talking about. Then we're going to pick these cards and then I'm out of here. Because I went right into it before I even picked my cards. Renee said, preach Coach P, sermon title, how to properly pray. Come on with it. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I practice. Tanika said, okay, thank God. Yes, yes, yes. Tashanta said, I received clarity on this. Boom. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad y'all got it. This feels good. I'm glad y'all got it. Somebody, whoever this is, said this teaching is manifestation of a prayer I had last night. Let's go. Let's go. I was researching this last night too. Yes, Renee said it's in the nuances. Shout out to everybody in Excel. Yes, Karen said I'm still vibing on Excel. I love it. Excel is in the house. Judith said, for sure, there's a difference from last October to today. Beautiful. I'm glad you see the change in yourself. That is beautiful, 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 Judith. I love that. I love that. Renee said, realizing we are source is a complete game changer, period, point blank. That is the boom. That is the cat. That is the pizzow. All right, so let's get into this pick, right? Your MASH mindset pick. And I'm sorry that the lighting is a little, next Friday, it'll be better. It'll be better next Friday. And I'm traveling, even though I just got here to California. I'm traveling next week, and I'm super excited about it. I'll be in NYC, so I'm excited about that. Shout out to all my folks in the Big Apple. I'm following my bliss, y'all, and I'm excited. I cannot wait to share the story, the journey. This definitely is a book. Like, this whole experience obviously is a book, but it far dates me getting to California. It's like way before California, but it's really around manifestation and trusting yourself and trusting your journey and recognizing that you are source and that you don't have to keep looking back saying, God, am I doing it right? God, God, is this right? God is like, listen, I said I would never leave you. Go, I'm with you. Go. Make the mistake, take the leap, do the thing, travel, whatever it is, right? And then those who are still hesitant because of COVID, I get it, no problem, right? But for those who that is for, you know that's for you, it landed on you, right? Like, go, write the book, start the business, apply for the position, in the relationship, say yes to the relationship, shift your parenting, shift your perspective of marriage, like say what you need to say, do what you need to do. Like, now is the time. And you have an opportunity to do it. You have an opportunity to go for it. You have an opportunity to make it happen. Your next move is your best move if you decide. If you decide. If you decide. If you decide. All right. Let me get into this. We're going to pick 3 today, and I'm going to make it quick. And we're going to pick 3. Naomi, I love it. Naomi said, I have missed this. I needed it. I'm so glad you're here, Naomi. Yes, yes, yes. Karen said, NY in the house. Yes, 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 yes. Judith says, what? How come I never know that you will be here in NYC? Will we see you? I don't know, Judith. Listen, Judith, I be flying in and out. I be sliding in and out. We're going to see what we can do, Judith. I got a lot of folks in NYC. We might do a little, I don't know. We gonna see. Let me not say it, because then y'all be like, Coach P, you said. Let me see what I'm going for an occasion. But I will definitely keep it open. Keep it open. All right, so let's get into this thing. All right, so here we go. 53 is the first card of the day. 5 and 3 is 8. There is no reason. Come on. There is no reason to create a story of failure or letdown and defeat. Come on with it. Sometimes we think it's necessary to create a story of failure, letdown, and defeat in order to be seen and heard and to have our journey of our success validated. Not at all. You no longer have to say, somebody says, oh my gosh, I see you traveling the world doing things. Well, you don't know. I used to be stuck in my little neighborhood. I never did. My family never, none of that shit. It's just, thank you so much for noticing. You're absolutely right. I'm excited about it, right? You are worthy of and entitled to experience a consistently easy and successful life. Type in the comments, I am worthy of experiencing a successful and easy life. Type in the comments, I am worthy of experiencing a successful and easy life in which you experience being supported and achieving your goals. You're worthy of that. Type it in the comments. Type it in the comments. 53 is in the building. All right, let's get into it. I'm finna go into the second. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Naomi said, hashtag that was for me. I feel you, boo. Judith says that was one of my picks today, 53. Let's get into it. All right. Ooh, 33. The threes are in the building today. My preferences are important. Type it in the comments when you're done typing, I'm worthy of experiencing a successful and easy life. I'm telling y'all, I'm telling you what I know, that working hard is a bunch of bullshit. Be deliberate, be intentional, be committed, be consistent, but working hard, that ain't it. Your ancestors did that for you already. That ain't it. Your folks before you did it, that ain't it. I mean, if that's your calling, do that shit. It's just not for me. Here it is, because my preferences are important. Your preferences are unique, special, different, and created based on your own life experiences. That's why what you prefer is so important. When you honor how you feel, what you want and don't want, and what you need and don't need, you allow yourself to build your life on your own terms instead of on the expectation of what others prefer. Here's the question. What do you prefer? What do you want your life to be? What do you want the experience of you to be? What do you want to have done? What do you want to know? What do you want to be, do, have? It's important. Whatever you want, say it. And so it is. This one is peeping out. Let me give you a chance. Oh, 51. You are not obligated to stay in non-serving patterns or behaviors. Man, this is a spread today. This is a spread. There are two other cards, or one other card that's poking out, but this is a spread today. Hear this card and hear it clearly. This is for some people who got to make some tough decisions. I need you to hear this. This isn't your first time, I'm sure, because I feel it energetically. You are not obligated to stay in non-serving patterns or behaviors. Just because that's how it's always been doesn't mean that's how it has to stay. I don't care how many years. I don't care how long you've been on the job. I don't care how long you've been in a relationship. I don't care how long you've been eating the food. I don't care how long you've been making this kind of money. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You are under no obligation to stay in relationships, on a job, or in a conversation. I don't care if the person just started spilling their guts and you realize this ain't where I'm supposed to be. Situation or circumstance that caused you to be in a holding pattern of non-serving behaviors. If it's bringing your energy down, if it's not in alignment with what you want, there's no reason for you to stay in it. Get free. That is a decision you get to make, and align yourself with your highest self. That is it. And there's another card that I am pulling because it's poking out, and I want you guys to hear it, right? I didn't even know this was the card. It's Friday. Let's call some bullshit on some stuff. I call bullshit. It's time for you to call bullshit on your low confidence. You are open. You've been receiving the information. You've been chewing on, the understanding. Even when it doesn't land on you right away, you are willing to chew on it. I said this to somebody earlier today, and this message is universal. This is for you, right? If you've been doing all the things, you open, you're coachable, your therapist can break through, your coach can break through, you get the word from your pastor, you done read all the books, all the things, but yet you still ain't making a move. I call bullshit, because now we're talking about your confidence. You know you're supposed to be doing this thing. You know you're worthy. You know you're smart. You know you have what it takes. You know that your ideas are a big ass deal. Type in the comments, I call bullshit on my low confidence. If that is you, call bullshit on your low confidence. If it's fear, call bullshit on your fear. If it's if it's lack mindset, call bullshit on your lack mindset. If it's you pretending not to know because you're afraid of the responsibility when people find out you do know, call bullshit on it, right? Anything and everything that's holding you back from not being in alignment with who you are, it is time to call bullshit on it. You are good enough. You are smart enough. You are ready. You have everything you need. This is your time. This is your day. This is your week. This is your month. This is your year. This is your quarter. This is your century. This is your motherfucking lifetime. And it's time for you to show up for it. No excuse will do. You're worthy and you deserve it. And the only thing that's lacking, because you've been open, you ain't been resisting, you ain't been fighting, you've been open, but your ass is scared as hell and you've been shaking like a leaf. And it's time for you to show up and own it. It's time for you to stop creating something else to do. It's time for you to actually move in the direction of what it is that you asked and prayed for. It is absolutely time. It's time for you to stop being resistant. Call bullshit on your resistance. Call bullshit on you pretending like you got all the answers, because your pride and your ego is coming before your desire to grow, heal, and evolve. Say ouch. Call bullshit on your going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and continuing to speak negativity on your life, on your situation, on your circumstances. Call bullshit on you joking about not having enough, not knowing enough, not being enough. Call bullshit on you being sarcastic, because that's your trauma response. Call bullshit on your limitations. Call bullshit on your storytelling about the past that was so long ago, that you keep rehearsing, that you keep allowing to re-traumatize you every time you tell the story from that space. You keep adding a new scar. Shit happened 40 years ago, and you deserve to heal from it however long it takes. But what you don't deserve is to have to keep being re-traumatized by that bullshit ass story that you keep telling. Because the truth is, you're safe now. The truth is, you have you now. The truth is, you're your best parent to parent you, even though you should have been parented better, greater, more. I'm sorry that it didn't happen for you, but I'm also not sorry, because this is a part of your journey, and you get to be your best mother, your best father. You get to reparent yourself better than you've ever received before. You get to love you deeper than you've ever been loved before. That's a journey that you get to take. So we're calling bullshit on all of those things, on the days that turn into weeks, that turn into months of you being depressed. We're calling bullshit on all the excuses that you made about the whack ass people and their toxic behavior around you. We're calling bullshit on the vibrational patterns and relationship ties that you've been loyal to, that are not loyal to the thing that you know you're in alignment with, which is your highest self. We call bullshit on this tug of war, this back and forth about you being worthy, not being worthy, you being smart, not being smart. We're not doing that no more. We're calling bullshit on it. You get to go higher now. You get to be greater now. You get to be more now. You're in control now. Call bullshit on you parenting yourself the way you were parented. Call bullshit on you criticizing yourself the way you were criticized. Call bullshit on you abandoning yourself, your dreams, your visions, the way you were abandoned. Call bullshit on the way you were left alone by others, that you keep leaving yourself alone. Call bullshit on you not trusting yourself anymore. Call bullshit on you not believing in your dreams anymore. Call bullshit on all the things that are not in alignment with what you know to be true about who you are today. Call bullshit on you believing that you are the trauma that you went through, when you're not. Call bullshit on the thoughts that you had that weren't serving you, that you believed you are not. Call bullshit on all the things that have stood in your way, that you've allowed to stand in your way, that you've used as an excuse and held in your own way. Ouch. Say it in the comments if it's you. Call bullshit on it. Today is your day. You get to go higher. You get to be greater. You get to be more. No matter how high you've gone, baby, if you still breathing, there's more to do. There's higher to go. It's time to have fun. It's time to lighten up. It's time to take risk. It's time to embrace your mistakes. Call bullshit on anything that says otherwise. It's time to admit that you were wrong. It's time to apologize. It's time to ask for forgiveness. It's time to stop fighting. It's time to stop resisting your own self, your own shit. It's time. It's time to call bullshit on working hard and making things harder. It's time to call bullshit on it being hard, being an excuse as to why you don't go further. So fucking what? Somebody said, I saw on somebody's page, it was saying, hey, listen, you can manage the ego, you can do these things. And somebody put in the comments, yeah, but it's not, it's easier said than done. So fucking what? Who cares if it's easier said than done? You saying that to say what? So what? So it's easier said than done. So what? But it's not impossible. People always want to like call it out. Like, yeah, I mean, I hear what you said, Coach P, but that's hard. So what? So what? It's hard, yes. And you've done hard shit. This life you living is hard. It's dusty, crusty, and musty. This shit you doing is hard. The way you're playing mediocre is hard. You're just used to it and you're comfortable, but that shit is hard. It's hard to live it. It looks hard and rough on you. Shout out to the lines on your face, because that space in between your forehead gets tighter when you recognize that you're doing the hard work the wrong way. Type out in the comments if you've been doing the hard work the wrong way. Meaning you've been in this cycle and this struggle and this shit that you don't have to stay in. It's unnecessary. It's time. It's time for you to be in a space of allowing things to be good for you. Allowing love to be good for you. Call bullshit on you still holding on to the hurt and pain of that past relationship. Process that shit. Do the work deliberately and intentionally every single day. Don't allow that to linger. Don't step into your next relationship with that shit. Don't step into your next friendship with the hurt and pain of the betrayal of the last friendship, telling that same story, warning people not to cross you because you've been hurt before. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. You can't stop me from being human because you've been hurt before. You better heal from that shit so that you can pay attention and move forward next time. You can't stop people from being human. They may hurt you still. So what? That doesn't mean you turn off the love faucet. You would limit yourself. As Maya Angelou said, and I'm paraphrasing, when you live with bitterness, it eats away at the host, not the thing that caused the bitterness. So you only hurting you when you shut down. You're not hurting nobody else when you put your walls up. Call bullshit on that. You're not hurting nobody else when you say, well, I ain't gonna do this and no new friends. That's your limited, wet, dusty, crusty ass life. That ain't hurting nobody else. But guess what? It don't have to be that way. You can heal. Call bullshit on that stuff. It starts with you acknowledging that it's bullshit to begin with. It starts with you acknowledging that at the end of the day, I moved the way that I move. I put boundaries, borders, walls, brick houses, and all this shit around my heart because I was hurt and I didn't know how to process it. I didn't feel safe. Say that. Say I was in a cycle of betraying my friends because I didn't know what I was worth. Say that. I was in a cycle of cheating on my lover because I didn't know what I was worth. And didn't realize I was really cheating on myself because if I was honest, the relationship was dead, right? You get to say that. You get to say this relationship is over and I want to move on. You don't have to betray yourself in order to stay in something and stay loyal. Call bullshit on it. You get to own that I wasn't a good mom. I wasn't a good dad because I didn't know how. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I was a good fit. So I projected all my shit onto my children. Own that. Say it. So that you can become better. You get to say, I didn't do a good job when I was working at that job. I gave them people hell because I was miserable and I didn't know how to reach and get what I wanted for myself. Say that. Say you stole the money because you didn't believe that you were worthy enough to attract it on your own. Say you told the lie. Say you betrayed the person. You're human. These are experiences that we have, and you get to evolve. You get to grow. You get to forgive yourself. You get to become greater, better, and know more and be more. You get to. You get to. Those are things you get to do. This is not a space where everything is always perfect and ideal. This is human life. And the more you pretend that those things didn't exist, the more you pretend that you ain't made those mistakes, the more that you show up pretending that you ain't did this and you ain't did that, the more you stay stuck in where you're at, pretending to be where you say you want to go. And it's 2021. Ain't nobody doing that shit no more. When they say the truth will set you free, that doesn't mean it won't hurt. It doesn't mean it won't piss you off. It doesn't mean it won't make people, it doesn't mean it won't burn a bridge. It doesn't mean it won't make people not want to talk to you again. It doesn't mean that you won't be embarrassed. It doesn't mean, it means all that, and you will be free as a motherfucker. And you'll be free to create new, better serving relationships, opportunities, knowings, ideas, friendships, love. You'll be freer to go and do better, greater. Don't allow your mistakes or what people know about you to hold you hostage. Own your shit. Take responsibility that you didn't take care of your health, right? That you didn't take care of your mindset. Own that you abused your body, you abused your mindset. Own that you abused your money or somebody else's, and then make that shit right. You get to. You don't have to. You can keep doing that shit you're doing, being dusty, crusty, musty, salty. Dusty, did I say dusty? Dry, crusty, flaky, whatever it is. You get to still be in that space, or you get to do your work. And that's some grown folk shit. That's some big girl, big boy shit. You're worthy of it and you deserve it. All right, that is it, and that is all for today. If you know that you have wronged somebody, or if you have an idea that you wronged somebody, like, just apologize. Even if they don't forgive you, it's okay. You owning your shit aligns you with your highest self. If they say, I forgive you, but I don't ever want to be in a relationship with you, that's their prerogative. They have a right to do that, and it doesn't make them wrong. But what it does for you is it aligns you with your highest self. You're not doing it because it's going to get you into heaven. That's not some shit I'm on. You're doing it because it aligns you with your highest, most authentic self. Because the truth is, at your core, you are love. At your core, you are all things amazing and beautiful. And love doesn't intend to hurt anybody, even when we do intentionally hurt other people. You're in a lower vibration, and you get to apologize so that you can be in right standings with you. However they choose to respond, allow that. Don't judge it. Don't get on the phone. I apologize, but they still was da-da-da-da-da. It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. You're apologizing and you're acknowledging so that you can be in alignment with your highest self. And the overflow, the bonus and the extra is that they say, thank you so much for apologizing. I've missed you. I love you. I forgive you. Let's move forward. If they decide to say, thank you for apologizing, but I no longer want to be in a relationship, that's great too, right? If they say nothing at all, that's great too. You've already won for yourself, because ultimately you're acknowledging it so that you can rise higher and go to your next level. Not in spite of, but because at your core, you are love. At your core, you are joy. At your core, you are all things amazing. At your core, you're your best. And you deserve to be in your world and in a world where you are mentally free. That's always the first prison that we ever get incarcerated into, is the prison of the mind, when we don't free and liberate our own selves. When you can stand in who you are and recognize that I am not what I did. I'm not that mistake. I am not, that is a lie I told. I am not a liar. I don't practice in lying. I don't live in lying. And if you have been practicing and living in lying, you were a liar. Own that shit. Stop going around having people think they crazy when you know you a liar. You lied because of whatever reason. It's fine, but don't now project your shit on the other people, have folks thinking they crazy. When you lied, you were a liar. You practicing lying because that was what you knew was safe for you, and now you know better. If you were a hater, a gossiper, negative Nancy, somebody said, oh, that was good. Yeah, but the sound was muffled. Oh, that was amazing. Yeah, but they spelled the wrong word. That's you. And you no longer want to be that person. Don't deny that you used to be that person. You were. Acknowledge it. I am. I have been. I no longer choose to be. If you were a lack person and always scared about money and scarcity and worried about this and that and all this other kind of shit, you were a person of that mindset. You're deciding not to do it anymore. Don't do it anymore. Decide not to, but own it. Acknowledge it. We're not faking. We're not forcing. We're not fronting. We're owning our shit and we're going higher. We're making amazing shit happen, and we're doing what it takes to create a beautiful, delicious life experience. And guess what? When I'm in Life Mastery Ignite, shout out to my Life Mastery Igniters, when I ask them what are they willing to do to go to their next level, this is what they say: whatever it takes. That's some powerful shit. That's a mindset. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to take me higher. Forgiving myself, healing my childhood trauma and wounds, asking for forgiveness, owning my shit, taking a risk, butterflies in my stomach, being able to get up in the morning, creating ritual routine, praying at source, recognizing, shifting my perspective, getting rid of any type of religious rituals, ideas, anything that's not in alignment, keeping all of those religious ritual ideas that are in alignment, whatever it takes, admitting that I'm wrong, recognizing when I'm right, owning my brilliance, valuing my brilliance. Somebody said that to me this morning. They said, Coach P, I value my brilliance. Show it then. Show up and show that you value your brilliance. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. You know why it's whatever it takes? Because you're worthy of whatever it takes. Type in the comments, I am worthy of whatever it takes. I'm worthy of whatever it takes. My feelings being hurt, being misunderstood, people not liking me. No one wants people not to like them. Stop fronting like you don't give a fuck if people don't like you. You care if people like you. Everybody cares if people like them or not. The question is, will it determine how you show up and be? Because the thing is, you want the right people, right? I enjoy when the people who are in the right people are the people who are in alignment with my highest and greatest good. And I enjoy when the people who are in alignment with my highest and greatest good like me, see me, acknowledge me, appreciate me, confirm, validate, acknowledge, all that shit. It feels good. You're human. You're not wrong for that. The issue is when you start caring about motherfuckers who ain't even did the work for themselves, cannot give you what they don't have, so therefore they cannot even see the good in you. It's a different conversation. But the idea is to be willing to do whatever it takes because you're worthy. All right. I love y'all so much. That was way more than I anticipated on giving on this Good Friday. Have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Friday. I'm grateful for the MASH Collective, folks on Facebook, in the Life at Master Ignite community, folks on YouTube. I'm grateful. I hope that this message lands on your heart, down your spine, burst out of your being, and that you show up as the risk-taking, manifesting, life-creating badass that you are, because you're worthy of whatever it takes. I love y'all. Peace.